Hey everybody, Nick Lamonaco with Memphis here to talk to you about the top 5 new Memphis audio products that you might not know about. Stay tuned. Product number 1, PRX amplifiers. PRX amplifiers have been a staple and a bestseller in the Memphis line pretty much as long as we've been called Memphis Audio. And now we have a completely redesigned from the ground up, all new, awesome series of amplifiers for you. First thing you'll notice is the size. Footprint dramatically reduced. 43% smaller on the 1000. So our most popular amp, the PR 1000, 43% smaller now, going to fit in a lot of different locations. Another awesome feature is this really easy to integrate. So high level and low level inputs are changed at the flip of a switch. You got 0.8 to 24 volts on the high level, 200 millivolts to 6 volts on the low level. So I'll handle all those high powered decks, crossovers. The OEM amplifiers are going to be no problem on the high level. And then the last two really cool features, top mounted controls that you can lock out. 4 screws, you set it, get it away from the customer. Don't let them mess with their quote unquote volume knobs. So that's super awesome. And then last but not least, of course, you got the Memphis LEDs, the glowing blue logo, and the side firing LEDs, letting everyone know you got an awesome Memphis amplifier in your trunk. Product number 2, SRX speakers and subs. The all new SRX speakers and subs, just like PR, got redesigned from the ground up. Don't call it an entry level. Let's check out the SRX speakers and subs. First up, looking at the speakers, you're going to notice they look dramatically better. The old SRX speakers, they looked fine, they worked fine, but the new SRX speakers look awesome. In addition to looking awesome, they got a major upgrade in sound. So these are going to sound night and day better than the old version. In addition to that, we've added an oversize. So we have a regular 6.5 and an oversize. And we took into account a lot of dimensional design. What I mean by that is we've changed the depths and mounting parameters of our speakers to fit in a ton more OEM applications. So much better to fit in cars, dead sexy, and sound much better than the old version. And just like the speakers, subs redesigned from the ground up, both in shallow and in regular 10 and 12. We got the single 4, dual 4 configuration on both. If you see there, the shallow woofer, super small, going to fit in a ton of locations. Obviously, the cosmetics are awesome, completely redesigned, both on the cosmetics, sexy design, and both the 10 and 12 got a power upgrade from 250 to 300 watts. So we have a quote unquote entry level sub doing 300 watts. This is going to give you a ton of output. You've got that direct vent voice coil cooling. These are awesome subs and a great way to start your audio life with 2 SRX 12s in your trunk. Product number 3, Mojo Pro subwoofers. So if you know Memphis Audio, one thing you do know is Mojo is synonymous with the brand. And what Mojo means is loud and intense bass. So let's take a look at the Mojo line and maybe talk about a new product. All right, well, what you're seeing here is, in my opinion, the best looking woofer in the world. This is the Mojo and the Mini Mojo. So again, if you know Memphis, you know the Mojo line. These woofers are incredible. The 12 and 15 do 1500 watts RMS, selectable voice coils, 1 or 2 ohm. You see there, it's a big, beefy sub. It takes a lot of motor to handle that 1500 watts and give you a ton of output. You see the V-Groove surround, which enables you to get a more cleaner response and keep that voice coil more linear for better reliability. You don't ever worry about that voice coil shaking around the voice coil gap. And then we shrink down to the baby version, the Mojo Mini 8. Again, 1 or 2 ohm impedance selection, 900 RMS. This little sub might be our most popular sub in our lineup. And taking the Mojo 12, 15, and 8, we came out with a secondary line, the Mojo Pro line. And I wanted to show you guys how awesome the Mojo looked, see how cool that is, and then also talk to you about the new Mojo Pro sub that just launched last week. And introducing the Mojo Pro 8. You just saw the Mojo, regular Mojos, and the Mojo Mini 8. You know the Mojo Pros, 10, 12s, and 15s. Now, here's the Mojo Pro 8. The coolest thing about this woofer is it's the same motor as the 10, 12, 15. This is a giant motor on a little 750 watt sub. Well, it's little in 8 inches, but not little everywhere. Check out the new Mojo Pro 8. Product number 4, Bronco enclosures. If you've got a Ford Bronco and you want to add bass or some awesome pro audio to it, we've got the perfect solution for you. What you see here is our Bronco tailgate, sub, and pro audio box. So this is a super awesome enclosure. It comes with all the hardware to mount it to the tailgate of your Ford Bronco. You see there the cute little hardware bag. And what this box allows you to do is one, add some bass with a 10-inch sub perfectly on the tailgate of your Bronco. And then two, add a pair of our SRX Pro components in this box. So not only are you adding 10 inches of subwoofer bass, but you're also adding two 6.5s, two tweeters, just get your tailgate screaming. And then, of course, because we're Memphis, you know all of our products in this category have LEDs. So this box is pre-wired. So in addition to getting that sub and two 6.5 Pro audio components in the back of your tailgate, you're going to get an extra, I don't even know how many extra dB with all the LEDs wired up. So if you want to be screaming, our Ford Bronco truck boxes, tailgate boxes are awesome. We also have it in a single 12 with no Pro audio. Definitely give these a check if you want to be partying in your Bronco. Product number 5, M series speakers. M series speakers are an awesome sounding speaker. They fit between PR and VIV in our line. Honestly, they were our high end for a long time before the VIV line came out. But the M series speakers are an awesome, awesome looking and sounding speaker. Let's take a look at what they got going on. First up at the top, you'll see the cute little MS-25. This is a 2.5-inch twiddler. Sounds incredible. Fits between a 3.5 tweeter. So we call it a twiddler, mid and a tweeter. The cool thing about this speaker is it's designed to fit in factory locations. So companies spend tens, hundreds of thousands of dollars designing factory systems, and they've got crappy speakers in them. But they did spend a lot of time designing and put what size speaker should fit in those locations. So using the same size speaker with an upgraded quality speaker is going to make it really easy to piggyback on that, on all of that R&D that these big companies have spent. So because of that, we're revamping the M series line with the new MS-25. So we're going to come out with a 6.5 and a 6x9 mid only. So you're going to be able to really create two-way or three-way systems with the M series line with a mid and a 6.5 or 6x9 in the door, twiddler, and a tweeter. So the M series line sounds incredible. If you've not tried it, give it a try. And now with the upgrade, adding those two new speakers to the line, you're really going to be able to dial in replacing that factory system with a much upgraded, awesome sounding and looking speakers in the M series. There you have everybody. Nick with Memphis Audio showing you 5 new hot products from Memphis Audio. For more information, go to memphiscaraudio.com.